Just stopped by. Gonna be kind of a little emotional for a video, maybe. I just want to say this is gonna be one of the biggest things I've done in a little bit. So appreciate y'all if y'all are watching this. Not ready, but I'm ready. Let's get it. Windiest days out here, bros. I swear. Look at them setting everything up. It's gonna be a hot day. It's gonna be a windy one for sure. I see you with the 180 note.
You don't know what to call, you know, to be like, do this right now.
Kickflip manual on the pad for some wheels.
So first person to get it in 2 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Okay, you announce it.
Upgrade acquired.
First kickflip manual on the mani pad in the next 2 minutes is gonna get some free wheels, and the next person who does a kickflip 50-50 gets a free shirt in the next 2 minutes.
You tell us who gets it. You're in charge for a minute. For like 2
Dang.
minutes, you're in
Yeah,
charge.
left it on me. Okay. For the next 2 minutes, kickflip 50 or kickflip manual, two different things. Oh, kickflip 50. What they got me doing? Oh.
That's a violation!
First one to do a kickflip over the barrier. Got your name on it right here.
Any of y'all can bump out an inward heel right now. This is an 8125. Oh, y'all over here. He's a part of it. He's a part of it. He's having the phone right now. Hey y'all, it's to all y'all homies. I want to say thank y'all for coming out so far. Really cool turnout. The day is nice. The day is well. I do want to make an announcement to y'all. This is going to be my last event. I'm parting ways with Benjamins. I love y'all all. I'm glad to see all of y'all here. I just want to show a lot of love to y'all. They showed me a lot of love over the years, so I'm glad to see all y'all's faces the last time here. I appreciate y'all. This is how I'm saying it. I love y'all, and thank y'all for coming out. I'm done. I'm done. This is it. This is what the event was. Finally got to say it. I'm for real about that. Definitely opening up a spot, leaving it for the youth. It's been a long time. Definitely put it off, but a lot of people, homies not taking this serious, but it's for real. They're a big family for me. I've been riding for them for years, and it's been a good time. It's been a good ride, and I'm appreciative for all they've done. It's been so kind to me since I was a kid, but made a lot of memories through it. But thank y'all for coming. I know I didn't really film too much of the event. Kind of just having a good time skating it, but thank y'all for watching. See what happens. Yeah, it is a lot later, but I feel like I can't really put into words how I felt and how I feel for this video. I ended up never dropping it, like I said, because I got a kickflip over the barrier. It's probably one of my best kickflips. I'm not really good at kickflips, but I really wanted to put that in the video, and I never got to continue in the video because I never got the clip. But beyond that, the whole message behind this was the fact that I had kind of made myself this self-proclaimed just head of responsibility, you know? I felt like I'd become this role model, and as someone who was very irresponsible when it comes to
just not being stable in life, you know, very much just couch surfing, didn't care for anything or anyone. I'm not saying like in the regard of like respect, I respect everyone, but when it comes to just being aware of like my role in life, I guess, it kind of just drifted along because I felt like that's the only thing I could do. I felt like it didn't really matter to anything or anyone, and that's kind of like something I now understand. It was all just a feeling of being just like worthless, you know, and it took me a lot to grow up from that. But because of I went from this role of feeling like I didn't have to do anything or care about anything to, oh my gosh, like people were kind of looking up to me. And it didn't really dawn onto me until years skating and kind of opening my eyes and being more aware. I realized that there are so many people who have thanked me for, like, whether it was my videos or what I always used to do when I used to travel was I used to talk to people about, let's say, like if they were depressed or if they felt stuck in life, I would have like 20-minute conversations with them telling them about how there's so much more, you know? As someone who used to be very depressed and used to try to harm myself, I feel like I had this understanding that literally like my home life only mattered, and then I started traveling more and I realized that there was so much more and there's no reason to even feel like that, you know? I kind of put on this mantle of like, oh, I need to be this responsible, you know? And I don't mean to compare it to Dragon Ball, but I felt like Vegeta when he was chasing the Majin Buu, when he was chasing the Majin, you know what I mean? I felt like I wanted to be this person who didn't care about anything, this person who was just roll free, who just wanted to just drift and like not matter to anything or anyone because it's all I've ever been. But trying to chase that, I realized that that's just not who I am anymore, you know? We all grow up, and I've seen a lot of people who are older than me who probably haven't and never will grow up, but it's just something that kind of happened in time, and I can't say I would even want it. You know, like Vegeta, how he didn't want to be a dad, like he wanted to just destroy stuff and be powerful, and then he realized that just wasn't who he was, you know what I mean? He just wasn't like that anymore. Like Mike Tyson, when he was like, I used to be a machine, you know what I mean? Like for me, the most carefree living was when I felt like I was at the highest point of my life, like mentally, but again, when I look more at that stage of myself, I realized that it's because I didn't have any worth, I didn't have any value for myself. And now that, you know, I've become more of like this dad role for literally years, for all my friends, for all the people around me, I ended up realizing that the responsibility that I thought was because I was sponsored is just something that I just naturally fell into. So it's kind of strange to go from this super carefree, just not, you know what I mean, just very nonchalant, like about life person, to being there for people, being dependable, being this something that I thought I wasn't. You know what I mean? It was scary to think that I actually had worth and that I could disappoint someone. And there was a lot of life that got me out of being like a people pleaser and also trying to find value for myself, you know? So I really left the team because I was so hung up on the fact that I felt like because I was in this role that's why people looked up to me. Because I'd always been sponsored, you know what I mean? So it's like my head had always told me it's because I'm sponsored is the only reason why people look up to me. It's the same reason when I would look up to people who were sponsored, I was like, oh, they're sick as hell. But no, that wasn't why. Sponsorship or not, people have always, at least the people who in life I've had experiences with, the reason they have the feelings that they have towards me specifically, whether because they watch my videos or because I've spent the time to talk with them and try to help and just hear them out, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of men don't have anyone to hear them out, and I'm someone who loves to hear about people's stories, their journeys, and I find a lot of value in people. I feel like people have so much value in the world and they don't realize it. Myself, I didn't realize I had value. So I ended up I ended up leaving the team because I was like, I don't hold any value to anyone around me, you know what I mean? Like, again, like, I don't know, I just had this poisonous mindset to myself telling me that I just wasn't, that the only reason people feel this way towards me is because of this role that I have. So after I left it, I still had received messages from people being like, I love your content even. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. So it's just growing up, yo. I know I see a lot of people firsthand and I think, oh, they haven't grown up. They haven't needed to. But that's, again, that is to each their own. I'm not them. They are not me. We all go at our different paces. And for me to realize that, without sponsorship or not, that is just who I am, just how I appreciate life, you know? It's just different to realize that, you know? And it's just the path that I follow and the path that I will continue to follow. I hope to inspire people and I hope to give hope to people because I know how easy it is to not have it. Literally, it's crazy to think that I am in this responsible, stable role now when like a year and a half to 2 years ago, I was literally in the hospital because I hurt myself. And now, looking forward, I'm now a father. I have multiple cats. I have a community who is like thankful for me, and it's just a different feeling whenever you take a step back and look at it all and really be aware of your own life, because from being there for anyone else, it's super easy to see where their doors are opened or where they're closing them. But for yourself, it's always hard to take that introspective and really pay attention to what's going on around you in your life. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like it is a really important lesson that still dawns on me every day that, you know, obviously, like, I have self-worth and value, but that is the old person who I am, who I was because I also didn't have as much strength as I do today. Like, yes, I'd gone through a lot and been put through a lot, but I always chose to run away. But now, because thankfully I have a wonderful partner, taught me all the things, like, let me learn all I needed to about myself and get past all those emotional barriers because of family and trauma and all that, you know? So now I guess I can say I'm thankful for the role. I'm thankful to be able to be there for people. And I used to be scared because I was scared to disappoint people, but not anymore. So yeah, this is a lot more than I could type, so I just wanted to talk about it for a second. Thank you all for watching the video. I'm going to be releasing more videos. They're called The Lost Tapes. I'm not going to be filming any more vlog style stuff. I'm probably going to start uploading stuff about like my auction life. If I have some skating in it, then that's cool, but it's not really something I want to just focus on filming, you know what I mean? I'm having a really good time in my auction space. I will make one more video, and that is for my homie Brandon. Just dropped these boards called Laundry. Go check them out. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. It ended up being a lot more emotional than I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, it's weird when you start growing up, really, and when you're aware of it, you know. But thank y'all for everything. Let's wait for the next video, I guess.